cute little upper body workout. That was way too heavy, but that's fine. You need to push further. Nips and hips, way too many push-ups. Oopsie. Hey Queen, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be doing a cute little upper body workout to help you build an hourglass body. And yes, we are starting today's video too in the gym bathroom because it's just quiet. There's just not a lot of distractions. With that, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hi, hello, welcome. If you haven't yet, make sure that you click subscribe, like this video and share it with a friend, and also leave a comment down below for the girlies because let's be real, this channel is for the girlies. In case we haven't met yet, I am Heini. Yes, it's pronounced Heini, even though it's spelled H-A-J-N-I, so it's not Hajni, it's Heini. And I am a female wellness coach and also occasional bodybuilder who's sharing her journey and a couple of useful tips on this channel. So with that, yes, if you haven't yet, subscribe. But today we are going to be going through a quick upper body workout that you can do even if you only have like 30 to 45 minutes to help you build a defined back, sculpted upper body and create that illusion of an hourglass body. When it comes to hourglass physiques, it's all about building the shapes and creating that optical illusion. And for that, you don't only need to train your glutes and your legs, but you also have to train your shoulders and your back to create that width. I'll take you through my favorite upper body session, and I really hope that you enjoy. We are starting today's workout with some shoulder presses. I have already done a warm-up set with 12.5 kgs. The goal here is to get some blood flow into the muscle before you actually start your working set. So always do some warm-up sets before you actually get into your working set with lighter weights to get your central nervous system used to the movement, and then also to just get into the movement and see what you can do on that given day, because otherwise you might end up just lifting a lot lighter or way too heavy for yourself and injure yourself. So definitely always do warm-up sets, which are going to basically allow you to warm up and test your strength. We're going to do 3 sets and then we're going to move into our second shoulder movement. The reason why I'm starting with shoulders is because I absolutely just freaking love training them. And they're a small muscle group and my back is a lot stronger than my shoulders, so if I were to do my back first and then my shoulders, I probably wouldn't be able to lift that heavy. And also you want to start with the muscle group that you're trying to bring up, which for me is technically most of my shoulders and less of my back. I could only get 5 with 20, so I don't think 22.5 is happening today, but that's fine. I haven't actually trained shoulder pressing movements for the 3 years that I was bodybuilding, so oopsie. So we're just going to do 17.5s for 8-ish, and then probably 15s for 10 to 12. The reason why I do them this way is like doing feeder sets, like warm-up sets, and then going into working sets with low reps, high weight, and then adjusting the weight down a little bit more. So I do like 1 top set and then 1 to 2 back offs. Is because you don't want to be wasting your time doing reps and sets that aren't actually going until failure, because most of your results are going to come from you going as close to failure as possible. So don't waste your time with sets that don't get you close to failure. So we're actually going to stay at the bench and we're going to adjust the back rest a little bit down because we're going to be doing chest supported lateral raises, which are basically just a more challenging way to do lateral raises. It is going to take the swing out of the upper body so you can really only use your delts to move the weight. I'm going to adjust this and then take you guys through how to do chest supported lat raises. I set the backrest of the bench about like 60 degrees of an angle, and then I press my sternum into the bench, tuck my chin and try to round my upper back, and then think about, instead of raising the dumbbells to the side, I'm raising it up in like a V position so that they move in the scapular plane instead of going to the side like that. I try to raise it forward. It just puts your shoulders into a more advantageous position. For these, you need a lot less weight than normally because you don't have that swing of the upper body to generate movement. I set my rep range to be anywhere between 10 to 15 for myself, and I attempted to do as many reps in every single set as possible. If you can do the same amount of reps every single set, I'm sorry to tell you, but you're not training hard enough. You need to push further. If your rep range is the same for 3 sets, and the first set you do 10, and then the next set you do 10 or 12 or 15, then you're not training hard enough. If you're able to have the same output on every single one of your sets. Just train harder, lift heavier weights, do more reps. You've absolutely got it. Don't lowball it. Don't underestimate your strength. Now that we have done basically shoulder presses and lateral raises, we're going to do some face pulls to train the mid-back and also the rear delts. What I'm going to do is basically 2 drop sets on these. We're going to start with heavy 8 and then drop down, do as many as we can, and then we're going to repeat that twice. So something that I feel like a lot of people get wrong when it comes to face pulls is they pull to their chest, but really it's called a face pull, right? What I like to focus on is the metal bit in the middle of the rope. Try to get it between your eyes, and that way you're going to get a really, really nice engagement in this part of your delt and also in your mid-back without engaging your traps too much. Just focus on pulling it here, and instead of yanking the weight onto yourself, think about just driving it back with your elbow. So think about your elbow leading the whole movement. It is going to make a massive, massive difference. Control the movement. That's where it's all at. That brings us to lat pull downs. The way I like to set up my upper body sessions is basically starting with shoulders, because I want to grow my shoulders more just to create even more width on top. And then I move on to the rear delts to start warming up my back for my lat pull downs. I'm going to be using this grip. You don't need to do that, but just do basically either a reverse grip or a wide grip lat pull down. And we're going to do 3 sets, 1 top set of 6 to 8, 8 to 10, 10 to 12. Let's get it. I should have done more warm-up sets because that was way too heavy. I could only do 4. So we're going to rest a little bit and jump into the actual fast working set a little bit later. One thing that you should pay attention to when it comes to lat pull downs is instead of just pulling it down and yanking it down, you don't have to come down to your chest. It's enough to pull to your chin. Just think about pressing your chest against the pulling motion, pulling your shoulders down, so that way you can fully engage your lats. Because otherwise, if you pull it way too low, you're going to round your shoulders on it and you're going to use your arms way too much instead of your back. Focus on basically pressing your chest out and driving the elbows to the base of your spine, only until you can go down and until you can keep your chest out. Okay, last thing we're doing is bent over rows with a dumbbell. I haven't done these in a while, so we're gonna see how they go. I usually do these with just cables, but today I just felt like doing dumbbell rows. Technically speaking, like, it doesn't really make a difference whether you do it with dumbbells or cables. I just find that the cable machine gives me a little bit better tension, whereas with these, it's the heaviest on top, and then you basically just find it a little bit harder to control it on the way down. Today we're going to be doing these. What I like to focus on is rowing into my hips and keeping my nips and hips facing towards the bench. No rotation with the upper body. We want to keep everything stable except for the arms. Genuinely, this is one of my favorite upper body workouts that I've programmed for myself in a long, long time. We are not going to do arms today just because my biceps and triceps feel exhausted already. We're going to finish up with one more set on rows, and then I'm going to go catch up with you. That was it for today's upper body workout. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I had a load of fun. I will leave all of the workout details below in the description, so make sure that you go check it out if you want to do this workout. Something that I know that I'm gonna get questions about is why I don't have any like chest in here or arms in here. Firstly, I don't want to grow my chest. I have done way too many push-ups in my lifetime when I was a gymnast. Just don't need to do it. Generally speaking, my posture is also like kind of like rounded forward because I spend so much time in front of my computer. So if I strengthen my chest, it's just going to, not help my posture at all. And then with regards to arms, I do them every sort of like other week, so every other upper body session. I generally speaking only train upper body once a week, and then I train delts once in my upper body session and once during a glute or hamstring session, because I'm not trying to grow that much. I really hope that you enjoyed this. I really hope that this was helpful for you. And if you want to see more workout videos and want to learn more about sustainable wellness and fitness habits that aren't overwhelming, make sure that you click that subscribe button, like this video, and share a comment below for the girlies, because let's be real, it's so much nicer to have a comment section filled with nice things. But with that, I'm going to wrap this up here. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate you. If you made it this far, I love you so much, and I'll see you next week. Bye.